Hello and welcome to our Companies House Private Company Acquisitions Hot Topics 2024. It's lovely to have you with me for today's webinar. Now, before we get started, just a brief introduction about myself for those of you that haven't come across me before. My name's Jackie Sheldon. I was a corporate solicitor in practice. I worked and trained at Taylor Wessing in London. I specialised in corporate in projects. I moved to the Northwest. I was at Panonis and Hammonds in the Northwest, again specialising in M&A and private equity. And I was in practice for 10 years. I left practice, I moved to teach. I've now been teaching for 18 years. I'm qualified to teach up to master's level. I'm a certified management and business educator, but I only teach the areas I specialised in practice. And there's been a lot of activity in the corporate realm this year. So what I wanted to talk about is some key things that have been taking place in 2024. And the big one, which I'm sure you'll have heard about, is the Economic Crime and Corporate Transparency Act. Now, what we're not looking at today is we're not looking at all of the changes being brought in by the ECCTA. We do separate sessions on this, and I have a separate Learn Live where we go through all of the key changes that impact Companies House. What we're looking at today in the hot topics area, because the ECCTA is now settling down, people are aware of the changes that are coming in. So now we need to think about the implications of the changes, including for due diligence, warranty cover, and completion and post-completion considerations in relation to transactions. So we'll start off thinking about the implications under the ECCTA. We'll then briefly look at some lessons learned from some current case law, and that relates to breach of warranty claims. So we'll look at the case of Drax, and we'll talk about the Scottish Power Retail Holdings case, also known as the One Comp Group Limited case. And then we'll finish up by talking about the Chancery Lane project, which is how you can incorporate some climate change drafting into your documentation.